every day goes.
Labana, are you ready? Keto mania, keto mania.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Food Fact Live. So for today's episode, we are talking about the paper chromatography.
Can I ask a question?
Sure, what question do you want to ask?
How did you know how much sugar in soft drinks?
We use chromatography to separate glucose, fructose, and sucrose.
Oh, it also helps us verify nutritional labels and also help us produce reduced sugar product.
I have a question. Why is chromatography important for consumer?
It helps ensure that the sugar content shown on the food labels is correct, so the consumer know how to make informed choices about what they eat and drink.
Chromatography is not just a lab technique, but it is also help us to create the healthier foods.
Today I will introduce paper chromatography and its role in food analysis. Paper chromatography is a simple, cost-effective analytical technique used to separate and identify different components in food samples. It works by allowing substances to move through chromatography paper at different rates, resulting in the separation of the sample into individual components. This technique is important in food technology because it helps analyze substances such as food additives, pigments, sugars, amino acids, and potential contaminants. By identifying these compounds, researchers and food manufacturers can better understand the composition and quality of food products. In addition, paper chromatography contributes to food safety and authentication. It can detect adulteration, identify unwanted substances, and monitor product consistency. This helps ensure that food products meet quality standards and are safe for consumers. Due to its simplicity, low cost, and minimal equipment requirements, paper chromatography remains valuable tool in food analysis, education, and research.
Okay, today I will explain the application of paper chromatography technique in food technology, especially in sugar analysis. This technique is commonly used to identify and separate different sugar present in food product. Okay, sugar analysis is the process of identifying different type of sugar found in food product. Common sugars include glucose, sucrose, and lactose. Paper chromatography is a simple and effective method used to separate and identify this sugar. This technique is widely used in food quality control and food research to ensure the quality and composition of food product. Example of food product that can be analyzed include honey, fruit juice, milk, soft drink, and snack. Okay, the principle of paper chromatography is based on the difference in solubility and affinity. In this method, the chromatography paper acts as the stationary phase, while the solvent acts as the mobile phase. When the solvent moves through the paper, different sugars travel at different speed depend on their properties. As a result, separate spots are formed on the paper. The sugars can be identified by compare the position of the spot with standard sugar sample such as glucose, sucrose, and lactose.
I will now explain the methodology of sugar analysis using paper chromatography. Firstly, food sample is extracted and prepared such as apple juice or honey. Then, a baseline is then drawn near the bottom of the chromatography using a pencil. Next, small amount of food sample and standard sugar solutions such as sucrose, fructose and glucose are spotted onto the baseline. The chromatography paper is then placed inside a chamber containing suitable solvent. As the solvent moves outward through the paper by capillary actions, it carries the sugar molecules with it. Because different sugar have different chemical properties, they travel different distance on paper. A detecting region is then applied to make the sugar gap visible. Position of the spot are observed and compared to the standard sugar analysis for identification. After completing the chromatography process, the separated sugars can be identified from resulting chromatogram. The formation of separate spots shows that the sugars have been successfully separated. Now, scientists can determine the sugar composition of food samples.
So now I will discuss the advantage and disadvantage of paper chromatography in food technology. Although this technique is widely used because it's simple and cost-effective, it also has some limitation when compared to more advanced analytical methods. Paper chromatography offers several advantages in food technology. First, it's simple and easy to perform, making it suitable for routine laboratory analysis. Second, it's low-cost technique because it requires inexpensive equipment. In addition, only a small amount of sample is needed for analysis. This method also requires minimal training and can be used for preliminary screening of food components such as dye, sugars, and amino acids. Despite its advantage, paper chromatography also has some limitation. It's less sensitive and less accurate than modern analytical techniques such as HPLC, gas chromatography. The method may not be suitable for analyzing for complex food samples. Furthermore, the analysis can take longer compared to advanced techniques. Paper chromatography also provides limited quantitative information, and the result can be affected by environmental conditions such as temperature and humidity.
Paper chromatography is a simple, economical, and effective separation technique that plays an important role in food analysis. It can be used to identify separate food colorants, pigments, additives, and other compounds based on their different affinities. For example, stationary and mobile phases. Therefore, paper chromatography continues to be relevant in food analysis, particularly on qualitative assessment of food components and demonstration of the fundamental separation.
I just had to let you know you're